If you can't stop fixating on an outcome, whether it's a person, a job, a place, whatever it may be, I have a mindset shift for you. Maybe you don't want that thing, you want whatever feeling you think that thing will give you. For example, a lot of people get fixated on one specific person when they're dating and they think that like, oh, this person is like the one for me, or like I really, really want this specific person. And maybe it's a job. You think that like, oh, once I have this job, everything will be perfect, and the job application process is so tiring, and I just think that like this job, I really need this job. And the reality is that you don't want the actual person, you don't want the actual job. In most cases, you don't even know enough about that person or that job to know that that's what you want yet. You want the feeling of love that you might receive from that person, and actually you want the feeling of security and stability and maybe financial stability that you would receive from that job. And then you project that desire onto that person or that thing, and then you decide that once you have that thing, everything will be good and everything will be better. But the reality is that you don't know enough about that person or that job or that outcome to know that that will fulfill your needs. And oftentimes you're just projecting this idea that this will fulfill all your desires rather than actually seeing the thing for what it is. And this causes people to get really, really attached and maybe even obsessed over the outcome of what they think it should look like. And this sort of attachment and obsession just draws the thing away, because in reality, when you are detached from everything and from every outcome, you are the most magnetic to the desires and the outcomes that you actually were meant to receive. And if you are trying to force something that is not actually meant for you, you are not living in alignment with the things that can naturally flow into your life and be so much more fulfilling for you. So once you realize and reframe that you don't actually want that person, you don't want that job, you don't want that thing, actually you want the feeling behind it. And wouldn't you decide that, oh, like if I don't want that person and I want love, then maybe receiving that person would block you from receiving something and someone that is even more aligned for you. Same with the job. Maybe you're obsessing over, I need this job to be happy. You don't know what actually would happen when you receive that job. You've never worked in that job before. You don't know if there's a better job that is for you right around the corner. So instead of focusing so much on the outcome of exactly what it should look like, maybe you focus on the feeling of what it would be to receive that, and what kind of desire and underlying feeling and emotion that you're trying to satisfy by receiving it. Because that will set you free and allow you to feel that, oh, I am not attached to this specific thing, I'm attached to the feeling behind it. And that allows you to be more present to receive that feeling and that emotion in whatever way it may manifest, because it may not manifest exactly in the way that you expect it to. And that's okay, and maybe that's even more beautiful, because when you allow yourself to be surprised by life, you are just able to receive something so much more beautiful and aligned for you than you would have even known to ask for.